Philly, Newport Beach, LINOC. This is Camp Freddy Radio.
The following takes place between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m.
Billy Morrison, Dave Navarro, Matt Sorum, Donovan Leach, and Chris Cheney.
Today is the longest day of my life.
This is Camp Freddy Radio on the Independent FM Indie 103.
Yes, welcome to Camp Freddy Radio. This is Donovan Leach. I'm sitting here by myself right now. Billy Morrison's out in the hallways having a very serious conversation with Dave Navarro. Far be it from me to interrupt them, so I will start the show myself. I am very happy to be here. We have lots of exciting news and information and music and everything else. And, you know, feeling slightly melancholy, but happy at the same time. You know, there's a lot going on in the world, and I just think that everything that's going on in the world is a reflection of our inner beings, our inner self. I've been in dream therapy, and I'm sort of exploring that, and I feel that we're all putting out a collective sort of confusion and fear and trepidation, but there's also many exciting things to look forward to in life, and I think that we can't all live in bunkers, you know. You gotta live your life, because if you're scared, then what's the point of living life? And anyway, in 2012, technology as we know it will cease to exist, so just learn to live off the grid as well. That's another important piece of advice I want to share with you. So start looking for some country homes. And I'm sure things will brighten up once Billy Morrison walks into the room, but in the meantime, I'll start with a song. This is David Bowie, and God, he just captures the mood that I'm feeling right now. This is Sorrow.
Alright, enough.
God.
Enough. I've stopped talking serious
No,
stuff.
Billy, you can just go right back into the hallway, man. I'm in my TV on the radio vibe now. You know, I'm rocking and a-rolling and whatnot.
What's happening?
You know. Remember, is that from Saturday Night Fever? Rocking and a-rolling and whatnot.
Yes. No, it's Grease, actually.
Oh, is that it? Yeah, you're right.
Same thing, John Travolta.
Yeah, the other one from Saturday Night Fever is...
Rolling and whatnot.
Yeah, give me two. One on top of the other.
That's it. So yes, Billy Morrison here, having had a very serious conversation.
How was it?
Oh, it was serious. But it's alright, it's good. It's good. Dave's cool.
I knew it was serious if I was live on the air and I couldn't get you on a microphone.
Well, here's how it is it's very hard sometimes to get hold of some of us, and when you get the person you've been trying for 2 days, dude, deal with it, because I'm going to go and have this conversation, do you know what I'm saying? And we spoke, and it's good.
Sounds like a marriage.
It is a marriage, yeah. Oh, what's been going on?
Well, you missed my my melancholy malaise opener on the show, which I thought was really great. I was happy with it, because I came in kind of feeling a little melancholy, and then we played Sorrow by Bowie, and
excellent song.
And it was done. I kind of let it go. And that's the beauty of music, is it could just, like, release a feeling.
The feeling has been released.
Exactly.
You can line up track 1 over there, Darren, because that's exactly... Like it's going to say the feeling that I'm feeling today, which is, you know...
It was either that or Club Tropicana by Wham. I'm not there
glad
yet.
you went with Sorrow and Bowie, but I'm excited by my playlist. I have Frankie Goes to Hollywood on it. I have some Robbie Williams on it.
Yes.
I have lots of things. Drive A. That we'll talk about that in a little while. I have some Camp Freddy on it.
Nice.
But Camp Freddy that we've not played before.
Yes. And we're going to talk about our Camp Freddy show.
We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about the album. We're going to talk about lots of things tonight.
But you're probably dying to play a track.
I am dying to play a track because I need to release my feeling.
And then we can both be cleansed, and we can talk with one another live on the air.
1-877-900-1031 if you want to talk to Donovan or myself.
Yeah, we want to talk to lots of people in the next couple hours.
But we are under instructions
to play a certain amount of songs per hour,
which I'm going to completely ignore, but I get the vibe. More music needed, because sometimes we play 3 songs in an hour. You know.
Well, we're 2 in, and it's 13 past the hour. I think we're doing pretty damn good.
Well, let's slide into the one that tells you how I'm feeling. This is the Sweet
Word
Teenage Rampage.
Was the Sweet Teenage Rampage certainly one of the greatest glam rock bands ever? And they also did Love Is Like Oxygen, which is just incredible. Is anyone on the air? I mean, on the phone? I'm on the air. Yes? Let's just see who's out there. Hello, it's Donovan on Camp Freddy Radio.
Hello?
Hello.
I wanted to know the name of the song that you guys just played before that guy Paul Morrison's were talking.
You're talking about TV on the radio?
I don't know if you just played it before the interview with that guy.
That's right, that guy. That guy, Billy.
I'm sorry, the Morrison guy, right?
Yeah, that Morrison guy. That's what I call him. I said, that Morrison guy. That was TV on the radio. I think it's called Wolf Like Me. Something like that.
Wolf Like Me.
Yeah, those guys are pretty incredible. And I played them after Bowie because I would imagine that Bowie likes that band too.
They were really good. I'd never heard of them before.
They're really good. Go on the website and check them out. Extra added surprise.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
I'll play another song. You know, Billy's back in the hallway. Not with Dave this time, but you know, he's conducting business in the hallways of Camp Freddy Radio. But you know, you do business anywhere. I've got to, just before I play the next song, I'm struggling with something that I'm sure a lot of people are struggling with, and it's BlackBerry addiction. And I don't know if I'm, BlackBerry Pro or I'm a BlackBerry-er, but it's just incredible. I think that internet, and certainly getting the internet in the palm of your hand now, is just about changed the planet completely. And I remember, like, a short 15 years ago, because I grew up here in Hollywood, you'd get in your car, and you could drive for hours listening to music, quite content. Now I get in my car, I drive down the hill, I realize I've left my BlackBerry at home. I have a complete panic attack, turn around, go back, get the thing. You know, I'm sure thousands of people listening to this radio station right now are using their BlackBerries as they drive, emailing. And, you know, kids don't do it, although we all do it. So, anyways, another one of my esoteric reflections, and now I'm going to play a band that Perry Farrell was in, sort of in between Jane's Addiction, Porno for Pyros. I always love this song because it makes me feel like I'm on vacation in Bali. And that's kind of would be a nice place to be right now, is Bali, wouldn't it? So here's the, what's it called, the Porpoise song, I think, or something like that? Oh, Tahitian Moon. Here it is, Porno for Pyros.
Camp Freddy Radio.
Yes.
LA and OC featuring this week the dulcet tones of Mr. Donovan Leach.
We might actually sing a live tune, right?
Oh, yeah, because I brought in the axe.
We'll do a little Jonesy, you know?
On the next commercial break, we should try out the song we were talking about and see what it's. I'll get the lyrics up online and
perfect.
See how that sounds. I'll tell you what, I completely lied. Not track 2. Let's line up track 13 off that CD. So, apparently,
yes,
rumour has it that Indie are going to throw a Christmas party on December the 7th.
That sounds good.
Apparently, it's at the Avalon.
I like that venue.
I might be in trouble doing this, but I don't really care. And apparently, we're playing it.
So there's like a 90% chance that Camp Freddy's doing a Christmas show.
It looks that way. Basically, the idea was floating around. Michael was cool. He was already planning a party, and I saw an email that said, confirmed, December 7th, Avalon, Camp Freddy Indie Christmas Party, which would be wonderful, right?
That'd be great.
And I mean, I put it on my website, and Dave put it on his website. So
listen, just blame the management. If there's a problem,
always.
Just blame management.
Always.
You know?
Always. I get to blame management that there's no milk in the fridge. I mean, it's awesome.
That's right. You are merely the artist, Billy.
Yeah. We're actually not paid to think.
Yes, just do. Do as I say, not as I do.
Artist, do.
Do artist.
1-877-900-1031. The reason I mention that show, and no, don't bother ringing in for tickets or anything yet, because it's just November and none of us really know what we're doing, but it's something to look forward to. But I do know that this band that I've been championing, Drive A, know anything about them?
I hear they might be opening for us.
I think they are. I think they are going to open at this Christmas show. The thing about Drive A is that they're like 13 years old, better looking than I've ever been in my entire life, better players than I've ever been in my entire life,
and much smarter than you,
and probably much smarter because they're actually in school,
right?
Which I didn't really bother going to,
right? And I've forgotten everything I learned.
Exactly. So. Well, mind you, guys, Bruno and Drive A guys, if you are listening, don't for one moment think you're going to remember any of that stuff they're teaching you in school. because
Yeah.
the moment you get on a stage and play the rock show, it all goes out the window anyway.
I couldn't tell you one algebra equation at all. Nothing. I don't even know
No.
what algebra is.
No.
Geometry.
The capital of Uzbekistan is
algebra.
is actually calculus, but it's
Oh,
close.
sorry.
So yeah, and I'm going to play a Drive A track because they're young and they rock. MySpace.com/Drive A if you want to check them out. This song's called Burn It to the Ground.
God, that kid can sing.
I'm telling you, he's so good looking.
I thought it was a girl.
No, he's so good looking. He's 13 years old and he's rocking. So they're going to support Camp Freddy.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah, they're going to, and imagine the tale that guy's going to get
At 13.
at 13.
Yeah.
Okay, God, he's got it all. That was Drive A, and moving on. What are we doing, Dono? I have no idea. My mind is a mess right now.
Your
and
mind, well, there's a lot going on, you know?
There's a lot going on, but I'm ignoring it all and actually trying to, put a radio show out here.
Right now.
Right now, here, live and direct. What about that whole Oh, by the way, if you watch Lost and you haven't seen the last episode, turn the dial to the right and listen to the commercials for a second.
You're going to talk about this?
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait, no, we can't even talk now because Darren hasn't.
Oh, you haven't?
No, well, never mind.
Oh, well, you know what? Because I love Darren.
No.
He really...
Thank you, Billy. Thank you. Quite emphatic about that.
Here's the thing. All the listeners, I don't really care. I'm going to tell you what's going on. Darren, you know what? We'll wait till next week.
Yes.
I'll go walk in the hallway.
No, it's cool. You know, I mean, but this is what we can talk about, and we were talking about this earlier. This season of Lost is about 8 episodes. Next week is the season finale, and you're not going to see the show again until next March.
Yeah.
You're concerned, Billy?
Well, it seems like the season only just started. And I was trying to figure out how a program as big as Lost can only have 8 episodes.
Right, and my summary, I have a summary about Tom Cruise and United Artists Studio as well, but the thing about Lost is it's probably the most expensive show.
What?
Follow me here.
There's a link?
Yes, Lost is one of the most expensive shows on TV. They shoot in Hawaii.
Right.
And, so they did this abbreviated season because I think they can only shoot so many episodes. Give these guys a break. They're coming back next year and they're doing a double, 16,
So, does that mean that our treatment we wrote that shoots in Poland is not going to get... that's not going to get made, is it, really?
Well, we're going to shoot the pilot in Poland.
Oh, I see. You shoot the pilot in Poland and then the rest in Gardena.
Exactly.
I see.
That's how it works.
I see how it works.
So, but the other thing we were talking about this, if you guys are into the industry at all, Tom Cruise has just been named head of United Artists.
Yes. Now, how does that happen?
Well, it's so political. All of a sudden, I felt the fear of the Hollywood industry and Scientology just crawl up my spine, and I'm afraid if I say anything, I'm going to be cursed for life. So maybe I shouldn't say anything. But I think
you're just worried about that pilot you're doing next week.
I'll say this. And look, there is a fear that Hollywood instills upon people because there's a certain way that things are done. And he is the same way that George W. Bush is not really the president. He's being run by a collective of other people, and Bush is the face.
Oh, wow.
Cruise is the face of UA.
Donovan just spoke out. By the way, Mr. Cruise, if you're listening, I had nothing to do with that. That's all Leach.
I'm saying he's the face of United Artists, and there are other people who are gonna, who are his people. His Dick Cheney, his Don Rumsfeld. Those guys are gonna come in and make the decisions, and Cruise is gonna smile, look good.
Yeah, but that guy's got probably one of the best smiles ever.
He's got $1 million smile.
1-877-900-1031. If perchance you want to talk to us about anything at all. We've also been...
Has anyone rang yet?
No, yeah, actually, the phones were lit up earlier on. I'm also going to mention this whole Guitar Hero thing. There's something going on. I'm sure you've heard the spots or whatever. Best Buy, Monday night. our Dave is actually going to be down there doing the whole signing thing. You know, he's making an appearance because Janes are in the game, which is fantastic.
Can you explain? I don't know how the game
Dude, it's
works.
awesome. It's so awesome.
You just play. You like play guitar.
Instead of having a controller like the standard controller,
Right.
the controller is a guitar, and it's basically like that game that you've seen in Japan where they jump. The coloured things come towards you, and it's basically like knock the mouse on the head.
Right.
You got to hit the buttons at the same time, but it's really good.
Wow.
And I was very skeptical, but I was playing it over the weekend because they sent me one, and it's really good fun.
So it's not one of those plastic like controller guitars that they have?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
And you press the buttons and you wang the whammy bar and you strum the strummer and you try and play the song, and it's really good fun.
And we also tried out PlayStation 3 the other day. We went to a little
Oh my God.
preview session of the next generation PlayStation 3. And there's a big, huge celebrity private event next Wednesday in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
That Diddy playing at. Diddy.
We're going, right? We're
we're going to go see
we're
Diddy,
hitting it.
baby. Diddy
I've gotta
knows how
tell
to
you
throw
that.
a party, baby.
But on Monday there is India doing this. They're promoting the whole thing as well. So I'm going to go down and do this midnight. Right, I don't actually know what time it is because midnight seems late, but I think that's what I've said yes to, which is
10:30 over there.
10:30. That's more reasonable. I like that. Maybe I'm done by midnight.
Yeah, and you could get
The game
get a
goes on.
dinner.
I'm getting in and out on the way back.
The game starts to sell at midnight. So
Oh, I see. So once midnight comes, then the crazy rush is
Everybody's
on,
gonna go
and
buy
I
the
just
game,
go home.
right.
Well, I've got it in my hand here. It says demo disc not for resale, but it does say Guitar Hero 2, so I'm going to play that tonight. If you want to have a laugh, come down. I'll be doing the radio show and watching Dave play the game, I think, which should be quite good.
And it's always just good to see Dave because he
Yeah.
really is, he's a consummate
He's easy on the
professional.
eyes.
Easy on the eyes.
Easy on the eyes.
And he's
Mr. Navarro.
friendly to everybody.
Yeah, yeah. So that's Best Buy in Westwood Monday night. Do you want to do a song, Dono?
Yeah, why don't you do another song? Because
Hell yeah, I'm loving it. Track 2. Now I'm vibing. I'm
You're in.
I'm in.
You're in.
It took me a little while this evening because there was all that stuff going on outside.
That's all right. I held it down.
You did.
I did.
You did hold it down. And this is the Stranglers with Something Better Change. That was the Stranglers and Something Better Change. That takes me back.
I'll tell you, something's got to change. Billy Morrison tomorrow, if you don't mind me saying, is going to be celebrating 2 months not smoking, which
Yes, I am.
is incredible because if you know Billy,
Yes.
that you never could have imagined it. This guy had a custom flight case for his cigarettes.
I did.
All right, that's how serious a smoker
and
he
the
was.
guy that was in charge of it, my guitar tech, I was serious. Strict instructions, don't let anyone in there.
Yeah,
It's my flight case with my 400 cigarettes in there.
it's incredible.
Yeah, I've still got the flight case, so...
So first off, how are you feeling?
I feel pretty good, to be honest with you. I feel really good. I've realised that waking up every morning when you smoke as heavily as I do, that was the problem. Because I'd wake up and wouldn't be able to speak for an hour. And I feel all right, I feel really good. I've been working out, and my vocal abilities, it's incredible, quite frankly. I mean, I went, had a few voice lessons, but not smoking and a few voice lessons, and I've added about an octave.
That's amazing. And added years to your life. I'm
Probably,
sure.
yeah.
That's-
I've also added a few pounds to my waist, but
But you're married, so it's okay.
I'm married and I'm working on it. So yeah, it was good. I would like to know that someone out there is listening. What do you think?
I don't know.
Because I'm staring at 182 telephone lines and they're all blank. Look at that. Go on then. Let's chance it and see who that is. Live on the air, no swearing. You're on the air with Camp Freddy.
Mr. Morrison.
Hi, Paul. How you doing?
Hello. I've got a good question tonight.
Go on.
Right, I know I've only been to see Camp Freddy once, but from all the reviews that I've read, you have the core members, right?
Yeah.
Why is it that Donovan and Scott don't perform in every song, but everybody else does?
Because there's a simple answer to that.
Okay.
Singers are the people that most people want to see, and we invite guest singers.
Yeah.
So there is no room for more than one lead singer all night long. So the way we do it is that Scott, who was our latest addition, does the last 2 or 3 songs, usually late in the set. Donovan, if you notice, Donovan is on stage all night.
I'm the hype man.
Well, you know, kudos to Donovan, because I think he's the unsung hero of Camp Freddy. I think he's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I enjoy the position of being the unsung hero, the underdog, if you will. And thank you very much.
Good question, Paul. Thank you, sir. Keep listening.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, look at this. Now we have some calls flooding in.
Flooding. Let's take another.
Well, it's hardly flooding, but it's kind of dripping.
No, they're actually,
see that dripped.
It's actually
right away
hanging
off the board. Hello, Camp Freddy.
And thank you very much.
Turn your radio down or your internet down.
Hey now.
Sounds like internet. It sounds like he's on the internet driving. How is that possible?
Technology is a mofo.
That's incredible. What's going on? Who's this?
Oh, this is Bill, and I just wanted to say that band Level, what are they called, those kids?
Drive 8.
Drive A.
8 or A?
A, the letter A.
Drive
As
A.
in, opposed to the B drive.
Yeah, exactly. They are working on the A drive.
And they are what, in your estimation?
In my estimation, they're absolutely horrifying. How can you listen to that garbage? They're worse than Circus Diablo. Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent. I love that. What do you listen to?
Me? Oh, I like listening to Succubus.
Succubus.
What's that fabulous band? What was that fabulous band of Michael DeBar? What was the name of that band? Circulus. Yes, Circulus.
Oh, I love Circulus.
Circulus is really good.
Say Circulus. They are prodigious. Please, I beg of you.
Well, thank you very much. That's Woodstock, New York on the phone. I'll tell you, those people up in Woodstock, I feel bad for them. They showed up for this big festival back in '67, and they took too much blue acid or whatever, the brown acid.
That guy, I believe, is American. I think he's American. And
yeah.
He calls, and he's got one of the best English accents.
Does he?
Yeah. That's really spot on.
Wow. Well, I would like to play... God, I need to really cue it up. But I want to play... being the unsung hero, I did bring a little Nancy Boy.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because Nancy Boy... And I'll play it in the next hour, but,
No, I want to hear it.
Well, we got to find it now.
Oh, you have?
So just talk amongst yourselves, Billy.
Do we have spots? Well, why don't we do spots and we'll come out straight rolling into Nancy Boy?
Oh, fantastic.
All right.
Leach, Billy Morrison, coming up on the second hour of Camp Freddy Radio. Oh, Billy,
Nothing
Billy,
to say,
Billy.
I was just sighing.
Oh,
Just
God,
sighing.
it was a sigh of discontent. Anyways, I was talking about Nancy Boy, the band that I was in back in the 90s. I opened for Neurotic Outsiders, which was the band that Steve Jones, John Taylor... Who else was in that band?
Funny,
Matt Sorum.
I opened for them as well.
Yeah, we
in
did
London.
we did Boston, Philly, New York, and we were on Sire Records, and we were kind of like in sort of the tail end of the Britpop era. We actually got to open for Blur at the Academy, and did some gigs with Menswear. I don't know if you remember that
I remember
band.
Menswear. A lot of Peruvian marching powder.
Yeah,
around
there was a lot of Peruvian marching powder going around. A lot of boys wearing
and a lot of skinny boys.
Skinny boys and skinny ties wearing makeup, kind of like today.
Yeah, basically exactly like it is now.
It's like the Killers and Interpol and all those bands.
Who all think they discovered it.
Right. But it was just 10 years ago that there was Blur and Pulp and Oasis and Menswear and all those bands.
But you were one of the better bands, I thought.
Well, it was cool. I kind of always got knocked a bit, especially in London. The NME just hated Nancy Boy.
Well, yeah, but the NME hated anything that wasn't NME.
Yeah. And they that band Placebo, when their first record came out, they had a song called Nancy Boy, and we were out.
Huge hit.
And I remember an article, a column in the NME, where it said the band Placebo has done more with their one track Nancy Boy than Nancy Boy has done with their entire career. Which pretty much, shut us down. That and the Peruvian marching powder.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was the point where you just turned to the Peruvian marching powder.
And we were on Sire, on Seymour Stein, the legendary music mogul who signed Madonna and Morrissey and all these people, Depeche Mode, and he signed us. He had Space Hog and Super Drag and all these great bands. and we were all on the same label, and we all got thrown out the same day, and whoever's single did the best got the tour support, and everyone else, on your bike, pal.
So great. So great. how
So it was a really fun time, and I got to sleep with a lot of supermodels. But and this one song that actually was the only good review that Enemy ever said. They said that this song, Johnny Chrome and Silver, was the Duran Duran song that never was. And I'll
that's
take
good.
that.
That's
So
good.
this is Nancy Boy, Johnny Chrome and Silver.
This is Camp Freddy Radio on the Independent FM Indie 103.
Good work on that song.
Thanks, mate. Johnny Chrome and Silver. If there's
Yes,
any Nancy
great.
Boy fans out there, please give a listen.
I often play Man on a Mission.
Yeah, that was on the unreleased.
I like that.
I was on Mammoth with Jay Ferris, who put out our Employee of the Month.
That's right. That actually did not bad.
Yeah.
I hear.
Surrender.
Employee of the Month.
Well, we kind of were on a show called The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, which was
Yeah, that'll help.
that was pretty good.
Yeah.
And we had Slash and Rick Nielsen from Cheap Trick. Now, I think if you're covering Cheap Trick and you got the guitar player, the guy who wrote the song on stage with you,
Yeah.
then we did a pretty good version of it.
We did all right. Yeah, he actually liked it.
That guy was a trip, though.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm just...
Hang on, mate.
Hang on a second. You have got a track lined up from me, right? Okay, yeah.
So here we are.
Here we are.
It's November.
We're an hour in. You know what it is tomorrow?
Yeah.
It's November the 5th, which means, in England, lots of fireworks.
Oh, is it Guy Fawkes Day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason and plot.
Now, was that Scotland? That
No, it was the Houses of Parliament.
That's right. He blew up the Houses of Parliament.
This guy decided he was going to try and blow the Houses of Parliament up and got caught.
Mm.
And for some reason, we explode fireworks in his honour.
Wow. Well, that doesn't happen with today's terrorists, does
No.
it? They don't have holidays named after
It
them.
definitely doesn't, and that's why it's kind of bizarre. But it's a good excuse when you're a kid.
They just looked, back in the day, terrorism wasn't such a bad thing. Hey, Guy, let's have a holiday.
What it means for little kids in England is you go and get a bunch of fireworks, and you just go and annoy people.
So it's their 4th of July.
Yeah, pretty much.
Only,
So
only
not with as much meaning.
yeah.
Really.
We're supporting the independence of this country,
And
and
we're
they're
supporting some
supporting
guy
a guy
who's-
that
yeah.
blew up Parliament.
He tried and failed, in fact, so we're supporting a failed terrorist.
It's a really retarded
Typical
holiday.
English holiday.
And how many bank holidays come in a year?
Oh, it's way too many.
Yeah.
And I don't understand the idea. What is the idea of a bank holiday?
I guess
So that, they can count the money?
Yeah. There's about 6 of
Is
them.
that what it is?
It's just bank holiday, and it's not even like there's bank holiday 1, bank holiday 2. But,
No,
they're-
it's a bank holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, it can't be one of those greeting card holidays because no one sends a card that says Happy Bank Holiday. So it's not really a holiday.
yeah.
Because you can't send a greeting card and no one's eating turkey.
I think we
And
should
you
start.
know what I mean?
I think we should start making greeting
Bank
cards.
holiday.
That's $1 million idea
It
right
is,
there, Billy
right?
Morrison.
It is.
Bank holiday greeting cards.
Happy Bank Holiday. And what we need is a food because every holiday has a food, right? So I would
And a
actually...
song. We need a song.
A song's easy. I mean, we're just, Happy Bank Holiday. There you go, you got it.
Okay.
Food is important. I'm going to go for curry.
Curry in a hurry.
Yeah. Curry and we now have our new multi-million-dollar idea.
There you go. So, listeners, take it away. Take our idea from us.
Here's a song, favourite of mine, and every time I play it, someone calls up and goes, "Cool, what was that song?" It's a song called Shake Some Action by the Flaming Groovies, and I love it dearly. They make them like that anymore.
No, they don't.
They make copies of that.
Not that I mean, I do dig. There's a lot of cool stuff going on TV, on the radio. I played earlier. I'm going to play the Rakes. They're like this band that I love. And
Well,
but it is
you're
all
very hooked into the new stuff. You are. I must admit, you have a good line into, cutting edge, underground cutting edge. Actually.
I get kind of excited by by the youth.
the youth.
The youth. You know, when the youth, they bring it.
They bring it loud.
Yeah, Rasta.
Yeah, I mean, I get Jet and the Killers. I love all that, and there's certain stuff that I get, and then certain just it's beyond me.
Yeah, there's this when we went to see Debbie Harry play at that party a few weeks ago, which was incredible because she did
was awesome.
an acoustic Blondie show, which was amazing. But then this band, this DJ collective called the Misshapes.
Misshapes.
And I think they're like these young kids. And my friend Frankie, who's this older DJ who you met the other day, is going, I hate the Misshapes.
You see, I like them because the very first thing they did is they opened up with Susie and the Banshees.
Yeah.
Old Susie and the Banshees. And they were playing like these obscure punk things, and I was like, yeah, this is great.
And what I like about them is they're all really young hipster kids, and there's like 10 of them.
Yeah, but what do they do? What's the other 9 doing?
Yeah, they all just kind of. It's not just one DJ. There's a whole like group. It's like watching Warhol's Factory.
Yeah.
And they're all these like personalities. And you go to their website. I'm sure it's misshapes.com. And there's all these just party photos that are all taken by Mark Cobrasnake.
Right.
So it's like these kids, and they're just like I mean, it is like super trendy, super hipster kids. You know, that kind of like, hey, it must be at a Maroon 5 party. You know, there's all these like hot, skinny young girls. And I don't know. As I'm nearing 50 years old, I just
you look great for 62, though.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good. That Botox is working pretty well for me.
I'm misshapes.com. I'm going to have a little browse around here.
Well, I'll play the Rakes now. This is a song I played before. It's called Retreat, and I think this record's like a year old. It was like an EP, but it's the Rakes Retreat. That song is like coming home, just completely obliterated, stumbling down the street at 4 a.m.
I relate.
Yes, that's that song.
I do relate, definitely. Stumbling down many streets.
Yeah. London, dark, wet London streets. Did you used to go when you did come out and you'd go get a curry or
yeah, I mean back in the day it was a portion of chips and a Savoy, which is like it's disgusting sausage thing, and it was always wrapped in newspaper.
And the sausage was always kind of wet and.
Yeah, well, you had to know where to go. The chippy down where I was for ages, actually, it was really nice, crispy batter, and it would be. Depends. I mean, my choice of party time dictated what I would eat. You know? I mean, some party favors you're not really hungry at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You don't want a kebab.
You just need more of the same party favor to keep you going.
Right.
See? When I was drinking beer, which wasn't very often, but I had my beer boy thing. Then it was chips, Savoy, and
a kebab, mate.
Yeah, I never was much for a kebab. I used to like pie and mash and liquor.
Good stuff. Yeah, that's good. Now they have in Scotland deep fried Snicker bars.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Bars, yeah.
It's disgusting.
They just drop a chocolate bar in.
Although I'm not East End guy. I used to like all the East End food, like cockles and whelks, and I had a couple of mates who were from over there.
Can you say cockles and whelks on the air?
Cockles and whelks, son. Get a pint of them. Yeah, back in the day, I used to.
God, I'm such an Anglophile. I'm just like, yeah, and what else? What else?
I actually miss it for some reason. The last couple of weeks, I've been missing it. Just certain aspects of it.
And probably because it's getting a little colder and it reminds you.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe it is.
Well, there you have it.
Reminiscing.
Yeah. Spending the night reminiscing. That's the way it okay, stop me, because I'll sing the whole song right now. Are we going to sing a song tonight? Is that the vibe?
We could have a little practice on that.
Well, why don't you hit a tune? Because I love that we're playing these songs and talking about them. That's what radio's about. Play music and talk about it.
What's the one we got here? Have you got another one? Well, you just played one, didn't I?
I'm just smucking about, mate.
Play track 3. I was grooving this morning. I came across this Pistols demo track of Did You Know Wrong. Did You Know Wrong is my favourite Pistols song. And there's this majestic demo thing in the box set. It just sounds raw like it should. This is Did You Know Wrong.
1-2 compilation CD.
We are on?
Oh, yes. And this evening's plans for you, Mr. Morrison?
This evening's plans, I don't know. Is there something going on? You're the man who...
I'm going to stay home this evening and cook.
I can cook?
Yes, I've got escargot that I'm going to make.
Are you really?
Yes. I have this escargot I'd like to try.
I think I've got a microwave lean cuisine cheese pocket.
Well, here's my weird thing. My wife is out of town. She's in Mallorca right now. She's in bloody Spain right now, working. But, you know, so I'm alone with the kid. And then I get into weird things where, like, you know, first off, I have to break some internet habits to begin with. Because I'm just visiting naughty sites way too much. And I also want to cut out the celebrity blogs, you know, the TMZs and the Perez's and all that Drudge Reports and all those things. It's just, it's mind-numbing. So I will do YouTube, because I love YouTube to death, and I've been burning all these amazing videos and stuff. So, anyway, we're going to do a song now. This is dedicated to my boy Kelly Cole, Lo-Fi Jeans, Fairfax.
He's a Bowie fan, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a huge Bowie fan, and if you went to Lo-Fi, you could get vintage Bowie shirts. I've got one. You could get one too. I sounded like my father there. You can get vintage shirts there. I've got one. Yes.
Want to do this?
Here we go. Can I just say one thing that my father said to my sister once?
Sounds so funny.
You were famous once, twice.
He did?
Well, you know.
Okay.
Alright, this is called Hang On To Yourself. When, come on, oh come on. If you think we're gonna make it, better hang on to yourself. Try this bit again. Good thing going. Come on, if you think we're gonna make it, better hang on to yourself. Yes. Cheers, mate. We sort of went a little, things went a bit pear-shaped there on one part, but
that's fun, though.
Good bloody song. There you go. Oh, wait, maybe we can play that other tune, the recorded Bowie song.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Why not?
Here's the deal. We are actually, track 14, Darren. We are actually, we've been trying for 2 years to make a record, and I think most people think it's a figment of our imagination. And I don't know, I was just getting my CD together, and I ran across this, which is a version of Gene Genie that we did about 2 years ago.
Yeah. Can we do back-to-back Bowie? Is that all right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right.
It all counts. And the thing is, you're singing on it.
Yeah.
And we have Steve Stevens doing the guitar on it. And you know what? I have no idea whether we're allowed to play this.
Probably not.
But I don't care. I was listening and I was like, you know what? No one's heard any of this stuff that we've been banging on about, so why don't we just play a track? And so I'm going to. This is Gene Genie, Camp Freddy style, with Donovan singing. Yowza. Does that prove anything? Does that show that we have been working? Like
I'm telling you, know what it shows is that you've got Matt Sorum, Steve Stevens, Billy Morrison, Dave Navarro, Chris Chaney, and
you.
And me. Well, I mean, I'm telling you, talk about the unsung hero. I got like the greats behind me, but it does sound pretty good.
Yeah.
That gets me excited.
So,
and I should be David Bowie for a living.
Yeah, you do it. You do a good Bowie. You do a good Bowie. I mean, Suffragette Live is pretty good. I hope that does tell people that at least we've done one song in 2 years.
That's right. Well, we've done more than that.
Yeah, we got like 18.
Yes, we're trying. We're in the studio right now doing a Christmas song. That's all I'll say. But hopefully, it becomes the Christmas sing-along here at Indy.
I'd never do anything to do with reindeers ever again.
No, but this is good. It's a glam rock Christmas.
This is going to be boring radio, but you need to get on with that idea, the whole artwork thing. Just whilst I remember, you got to do that.
Good thing.
Try that line 3 right there flashing. Let's just see if that's anyone. Hello, you're on the air.
Billy.
Who's this?
This is Lee.
Hello.
America.
How you doing?
Good. I just wanted to let you and Donovan know that the young'un and I were rocking out in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Is that the young'un screaming at us that we're actually not doing too bad?
Us, you, and the pilots that are landing at Orange County Airport. Because they come through on my radio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see. So
You're not at Airlines 35. Final departure.
Exactly. It's very odd.
Well, I'm glad you're getting us, and thank you, and I'm glad you like that
It
song.
was fun.
Good.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lee.
Bye.
Take care.
You know why I like flying United Airlines? Because Channel 9, next time anyone's on United, go to Channel 9, and it's the pilot channel. And you can you can hear the pilots talking to one another, and you know your calls, you know, your UA 35 or whatever. And sometimes, is this weird? I listen for the entire 6-hour flight from LA to New York.
Cool.
Are you asking me if that's weird?
Is it weird,
I
or
think
is
the
it-
fact that you even have to ask me if that's weird is really scary.
It's calming to me. That all I know is I have this picture of hundreds of planes in the sky and hundreds of air traffic controllers all over the ground, and everything
listening
is
to a
perfect.
channel where nothing makes sense to you at all makes you feel more comfortable.
It's like meditative.
They could be telling you that Flight 34 is heading straight for Flight 35.
They
there's
could.
but you wouldn't know because they're all in that code.
I'm just blissed out.
Flight 34, it's a little altercation. Cheers, heading for 35. Donovan's like,
This is great. Well, you know, it'd be a good way to go, blissfully unaware, right?
I'm afraid I take my own amusement onto those planes.
Yeah, that's true.
In
Now-
the shape of a PSP.
Yes. PSP, iTunes, iPods.
Yeah, all of that stuff.
All that.
Well, you must have something to play.
You just played back-to-back me, baby. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got stuff to play.
I got some.
I ain't playing. I ain't playing.
Hey, Donovan just turned a different shade there. Did you know? Yeah. I got me some stuff.
Listen.
I got me some nails.
I went to
did my
Hollywood
nails
High.
Did I did my hair? Did I got me some stuff?
I went to Hollywood High. I know what's up.
Is that the Hollywood High? That's the big one with the metal detectors on Hollywood.
That's the one. Yes.
I always wanted to go there.
Oh, it was great. But back in the day when I graduated, 1985.
Wow.
And so, you know, the 80s in Hollywood was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because
it wasn't like it is up there now.
No, everyone was into the Brat Pack, you know, Breakfast Club and St. Elmo's Fire.
See, I drive past there now and I see the metal detectors and, you know, it's pretty heavy up there.
Back in the 70s, Hollywood High used to be a venue, like Elvis Costello and the Go-Go's and all these bands performed at the Hollywood High Auditorium.
That's very cool. Where's Rydell High? That's over in Silver Lake, isn't it?
They shot exteriors. They shot the exteriors of Grease in Silver Lake. However, the interiors were shot on the Paramount lot. Anything else you want to know?
About Grease? There's many things I want to know about Grease.
It's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I love the movie. All right, well then I'll play something else. Oh, why don't we play some, shall I play some Rob? Some Robbie?
Yeah, lovely Robbie Williams. He's in town. I saw his picture on Wire Image. That's how I know Robbie Williams is in town.
Yeah, I think, why not? I don't really care. They let us do whatever we want here. And track 5. Again, I was doing my CD. I came across this. Haven't spoken to the guy in a couple of years. Don't know really why, but he married me. Which tends to, you know.
How many other people can say that they were married by Robbie Williams? One,
I think. Yeah,
Your
my
wife.
wife. Actually, I think he did it. I think he did it for his other mate as well.
Did he?
But we invested. We got him first. We invested him on the internet, and you know, I was listening to this. I think it's a great track. It's called "Let Me Entertain You," and it's my boy Robbie.
Tell me what's my name. Tell me, baby, do you feel the same? What's that Stone song? Okay, sorry. It's
I mean,
going
it's
on in my
vaguely
mind.
ringing a bell, but I don't know the name of it.
Can we talk about Booty, L.A.? This is Paul V, the guy who does the Smash Mix here
Sure
on
is.
Indie. He does Saturday nights at the Echo, October 7th. The Echo, 1822 Sunset. This is a great place. I think also
October.
October.
You look at the old one. There's a new one. Right
Oh, there's a new one. November 4th. Hey, how are you?
That's tonight.
That's right. Tonight, and Eric Clapton of the Claptones, creator of the seminal Queen bootleg album. Oh, that's what I want to play is Queen, actually. So check and see on that. Just a few back from 16. And Booty is mashup. And I think Native Wayne does a night at the Echo as well. Maybe Wednesdays. I want to say Wednesdays or Tuesdays. Reggae night from Native Wayne. And there's a lot of nice little personalities here down at Indie. I'm glad that this station has survived the onslaught of corporate takeovers. And, you know, the election, who even wants to hear about it, talk about it, whatever. I like voting because I vote at the Mulholland Tennis Club, and it's nice up there. I want to play Queen track, which Robbie Williams definitely, he did a Queen song with us, Fat Bottom Girls. And you got it?
No, I don't know which one is it in here.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Jonesy does this all the time. Right?
Okay, I can do a play-by-play. Donovan's walking back to the CD player now.
You got this crappy little thing going on here.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, see, he doesn't know. Darren doesn't know Queen music, which is shocking.
No, I do. I didn't go back all the way to 8, though.
See, I found it right away.
I didn't go all the way. I found it right away. I like Queen. I know Queen. Okay, should we play it?
Oh, yes. We're going to play some Queen right now, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to Camp Freddy Radio, Indie 103.1.
Not my night tonight.
What happened?
It's just people calling me out. It's just, you know what? I haven't got the energy. Just people calling up, picking holes in what you're saying and what I'm saying, and it's just,
Did we insult somebody?
I don't know.
Do we have to make a public apology?
No, we don't have to make a public apology. You know why?
Because these are the opinions of Billy Morrison and Donovan Leitch.
Absolutely.
This is a free country, and we can say whatever we want.
There you go.
Within the confines of not using swearing and the fact that this is our radio show, and it's 2 hours of
Donovan, you said it all.
Unadulterated Camp Freddy musings.
Correct. And that's what they are, indeed, is musings.
Musings.
Yes.
That's all we're doing is musing.
But
and if we're not amusing, then, you know.
It's been a tough show for me. All that going on out there earlier on, and phone calls. It's like, oh God,
drama.
It's all drama, mate.
That's what Kate used to say. Oh, Dono, drama. So much drama.
So, how many songs we got to play before I can go home?
A couple. You'll play one. I play one.
Well, here you go. Here's one. Track 10. Line it up, please, Darren. You've been wonderful this evening. I think I played this track on our very first Camp Freddy Radio. Do you know how long we've been doing this?
A long time.
Yeah, it might be too long, right?
3. Oh no.
I think
Come on, we've grown with the station.
Speak for yourself.
You're saying the station has grown with us.
Way outgrew me ages ago. It's just that I'm still the retarded guy who didn't know what he was doing 3 years ago. That's me still.
That's our show, but it's good.
It is, whatever. Jesus Jones, Zeros and Ones, and here's track 10. That was Jesus Jones and Zeros and Ones.
Yes, the band that almost was.
We were talking about that. They very, very almost were in a big way, but never quite did it. But I like that.
They did the right here, right now.
Exactly, that was the big one.
That was the big one. All right, cool. Well, we'll play one more. Billy's despondent.
No, I'm not despondent. I just, here's the thing. When going down to the bar seems like a good idea for me, something's going on.
Right.
And hitting the bar and having, maybe 9 Long Island iced teas to start the evening, and then seeing where the whole other stuff start. When that seems attractive to me,
Yeah,
So.
that's a lot of vomiting. That's all I can think of.
Yes, it is a lot of yes, it definitely is
a lot of upchucking.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to leave you with this mellow tune. We started off with melancholy and somber. This song is Killing Moon. That's Echo and the Bunnymen, right? And I tried to cover this song once and just couldn't get it right, and this chick, I thought, did an amazing version.
Who is it?
Actually, they're called Nouvelle Vague. Nouvelle Vague.
Wow. Do you remember a band called Classics Nouveau?
Yeah.
Bald guy, much like shaved head, and Classics Nouveau. So Nouvelle Vague.
This is Nouvelle Vague.
They supported Classics Nouveau.
Yes, and their playing was Art Brut.
And some of us will be back next week. Who knows who? But
who knows who?
Some of us will be here.
All right, so here's Nouvelle Vague. Thank you for listening. We're Camp Freddy, December 7th, Christmas show, Avalon. Check it out.